All right, so that's it. Now the consultation, right? So here what you really want to do is like enroll them on a premium membership, right? At least $200 a month minimum, right? Bare minimum. How do you charge this kind of prices? You want to include accountability tracking, mindset coaching, nutrition coaching. You want to include more services so that you actually get them the results, right? Not just the workouts, not just the live workouts on Zoom, but also you want to provide one-on-one intimacy, right? Where you do some one-on-one calls also, right? And also maybe you do it through Facebook Messenger or text message, right? So minimum $200 a month for the membership, right? But I would highly recommend that you actually add more value and that you charge more. And also what you can do is enrolling them on body transformation programs, right? So let's say for 6 weeks, it's at least minimum $600, right? Where you include those things, the nutrition plan, you include nutrition coaching, accountability tracking, right? And you make sure that they get the results in 6 weeks. You can also do 8 weeks. You can also do 12 weeks. You can also do 4 weeks, right? But usually 6-8 weeks is a good time frame, because in 6 or 8 weeks they actually have the time to get the results, right? So first step. So the steps are max out, MAXOUT, M for mingle, right? You want to build rapport. A for ask. You want to ask them a bunch of questions about what's not working with their health and fitness and their energy levels and their confidence. And then you want to ask them about their goals, right? Then X is for the cross-training fitness test, right? You want to do a quick fitness test just to assess their fitness level. And also you want to assess their mindset, right? Just to make sure that they have the right mindset. Then you want to outline the benefits of your solution. That's for the O. Then you want to unlock the price, and T actually is optional, is only if you have objections, you want to tackle them, right? Tackle objections. So M, mingle, first step, right? So here, same, you want to study their Facebook profile, right? And if you saw that you have some friends in common, that's it. Hey, how do you know this guy? How do you know this girl? Hey, I see that you have a dog too. What's your name? What's his name? What kind of dog is it? Oh, I have a dog too. You just want to find something in common, right? And you want to build rapport. And so for 5 minutes, you really want them to become your friend, right? Then once you're done with that, once you have rapport, you want to frame the consultation, right? You want to tell them, hey, Sally, I've been doing this for a pretty long time. I've been a gym owner for 7 years now. And I found that what works best to get the most out of the consultation today, to get the most out of the call today, is for me to ask you a bunch of questions so that I can see if you could be a fit for one of my programs, right? And if you could be a fit for one of my programs, which one, right? Because the truth actually is that we do not invite everybody. You need to be ready for the program. And if I believe I can help you, great. But also if I believe that I cannot help you, I'll let you know as well, and I'll steer you in the right direction for you to reach your goals. But no matter what, Sally, let's try to get a lot of clarity out of the consultation today, and also let's try to have some fun. Is that okay? Boom. So now you frame the consultation. Now it's not like they can tell you what's the price. You already explained, hey, I don't know if you're a fit for one of the programs, and I don't know which program, so it's not the time to ask for the price now. Right? Also, what you want to do here is tell them, hey, just for training purposes, I always record the call just to make sure also I don't miss anything. Boom, right? You record your call so that you can listen to them later, so that you can improve your enrollment rate. Just by listening to it, you're going to improve your enrollment rate. And also, if you work, for instance, with us, we listen to your calls and we provide feedback so that you can improve your enrollment rates and have 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, even 95% enrollment rates. We have some of our Max Arthur gym owners that have 95+% enrollment rates because they really follow the strategies that we teach within our program. All right, so then you want to ask, hey, are you the decision maker, or will you need to speak to your spouse? No, 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 I'm the decision maker. Great. Oh, it would be great if my husband could be on the call. Great. Is he available right now? If yes, you make the husband join the conversation. If not, hey, you know what, Sally, let's just reschedule the call. Since your husband is a decision maker, let's just reschedule, right? But you want to know if all the decision makers are here on the call or not, right? Otherwise, if all the decision makers are not on the call, you do not continue, right? Then second phase, ask. Here you want to ask about their health, right? So you want to start by saying, all right, let's start with the most important question that I have for you, Sally, today. What is not working with your health, your fitness, your energy levels, and your confidence right now? And then here you let them speak, right? Blah, 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 blah. And here you just want to find the 2 or the 3 main things that they told you, and you want to dive deeper, and you want to ask why is that important? Why is that that you want to improve your energy levels, for instance? You want to have great rapport so that you can go deep. You don't want to stay too surface level here, right? So for instance, I cannot cut my toenails anymore. Oh, wow. May I ask, Sally, if you cannot cut your toenails? So here you want to bring that caring and loving frame, may I ask? And please know I'm only asking because I care here. But I gotta ask you, is it still possible to have intimacy with your husband? Is it still technically possible since you have so much belly fat that you cannot even cut your toenails, right? So here you can do that only if you have rapport, right? And only if you frame it with some caring before, right? But you want to go deeper, so that you really get to their pain points, right? And here you want to make them connect to it, right? They need to see the shit show that they are into and the consequences if they don't make a change, right? Then you want to ask them about their heaven, right? Now you want to ask them about their goals, right? You can once basically they cry. The goal is not to make them cry, but you know what I mean? Like you really want them to connect to their pain, to their hell. Once you're done with that, now you want to connect them to their heaven, right? What would it be like if they lose, let's say, 30 pounds? What would it be like if they gain their energy levels back, if they get their intimacy back, if they can play with the kids again? How would it be like, right? Make them speak about their heaven. Then third step of the consultation, the cross-training test. So here, really simple. So before, camera is off, right? Even if you do it on Zoom, camera is off. And you just tell them, hey, I just want to make sure I hear you okay. Sometimes with the video, the connection is not that good. I'm just gonna turn off the video. We can say hi real quick, but then I'm gonna turn off. But for the fitness test, you can turn it on again. And now you just want to do like a quick fitness test just to make sure that they have the fitness level, because the main objection that they have is, will it work for me, right? If they know that your program will work for them for sure, $500, $600, $800, $1,000, 1.5, 2, 3K, it doesn't matter. If they get the results, it's gonna be a bargain, right? So we gotta answer that main objection that they have, which is, will it work for me, right? So here, we're actually interviewing them just to see if your program will work for them. So first thing you wanna do is like, you ask, hey, I want you to do like 5 air squats. So boom, 5 air squats. I want you to do 5 sit-ups. I want you to do five push-ups. You ask for just 3, 4, 5 different exercises that they can do, without any equipment in front of you. And then at the end, you're like, great, you have the fitness level, right? Because you can tell with just 5 air squats, 5 sit-ups, 5 push-ups, if they have the fitness level or not, right? You can already tell. Then you want to ask them about their mindset, right? And here you can say, hey, Sally, I really love your dreams. I really love that you want to lose weight so that you can play with your kids again, run with them again, and also so that you can improve your intimacy with your husband and actually save your marriage. I really love your dreams, but there is a catch. I want to be honest with you. It's not for everybody. And so that's why we just did a fitness test. You do have the fitness level, but also you need the mindset, right? You need to have the 3 mindset traits. So I've been a gym owner for 7 years now. And so I found that my best clients always have the same 3 traits, right? And so I'm only going to invite the ones that are my ideal clients. Why is that? Well, first reason is that because I'm ethical, I want to set you up for success and I don't want to set you up for failure, right? Second reason is that I also do that for me. Why? Because it's not worth it for me to take your money, but actually then it becomes a headache working with you, right? Because you're not gonna do the work and not follow through and not get the results. And then you give me headaches, right? The money is just not worth it. And also third reason, I do that for my own business or my own reputation. Right now, I have a 98.5 success rate. Actually, I want it to be at 99, 100%. I want to have an amazing reputation. When people work with me, they get the results, right? So I'm only going to invite my ideal clients, right? I do that for you, but also I do that for me, right? So I found that it's about the mindset. So my best clients, they always have the same 3 mindset traits. First mindset trait is that they are coachable, right? They are not going to argue with the coaches. They are not going to argue with the nutritionist. They're not going to argue with me. They are going to listen, do the work, execute, get the results. It's not like they're going to argue with the amount of carbohydrates and get the results, right? That's the first mindset trait. Second mindset trait, Sally, is that they are decisive, right? They know that if they want to get the results, they need to make decisions fast and they need to be decisive so that they get rewarded for their decisions, right? People that are procrastinating all the time, they never move forward, they never get the results. And third mindset traits, Sally, is that they are resourceful. They know it's gonna take some time, they know it's gonna take some energy, they know it's gonna take some money, and that they know that there is always a challenge. Right now, what is the challenge? Coronavirus. There is always a challenge in the way. But for the ones that don't matter, it's whatever it takes, right? So those are the 3 mindset traits, Sally. Again, I really love your dreams, but I gotta know right now before we continue and we move forward with the consultation, is there any reason why you wouldn't be those 3 simple things, coachable, decisive, and resourceful so that I can help you dream? And then you mentioned the dream. Oh, no. There is no reason why we do 3 things. All right, tell me why. Tell me why you're coachable. You let them speak. Tell me why you're decisive. You let them speak. Tell me why you are resourceful, and then you let them speak, right? So here it's really an interview, right? At the end, you want them to be like, whew, it was like so hard to pass the test and to be invited at this online gym, right? Or this gym. And then once you know for sure, and that it's clear, it's crystal clear in your head that it's 100% sure that Sally will get the results if she gets started with you, then you can tell her that. You can tell her, hey, great news, Sally. I'm 100% confident that I can help you reach your goals because you have an issue that I can solve. It was important for me to get clear on your problems, on your pain points, right? And you have an issue that I know I can solve, right? I did that so many times. For instance, here you can mention some examples. Also, you have a dream, and it's a beautiful dream, and it was important for me to know that you have a dream because people without a dream, they don't follow through. And your dream is awesome, and I really want to help you reach this goal, reach these dreams. Also, well, you have the fitness level, so you're gonna be able to do the workouts, and also you are coachable. You told me that blah 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 blah. You are resourceful. You told me that blah 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 blah. And you are decisive. You told me that blah 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 blah. And that's why, for all of those reasons, I'm 100% certain that I can help you reach your goals. So it's very simple, Sally. What I would recommend for you is to get started with an 8-week program or 6-week program, whatever you want to recommend here. So here you recommend a program for Sally, right? Based on the dreams, based on the goals, right? It's including workouts, live workouts. So we're gonna have several sessions per day. They are live, so actually you get the feedback from the coaches, right? And also you get the community, right? So it means that the coaches will keep you accountable, but also people on the Zoom class, on the Zoom live class will keep you accountable, because if you don't show up, they might reach out to you, right? Because now they're gonna be your friends. Also, we're gonna, and so here you mentioned all the things that you do: mindset coaching, accountability, tracking. You want to mention the workouts, of course. You want to mention that they have access to you and your coaches. You want to mention also that you do maybe cooking sessions. You want to mention also that you do social events, even if it's on Zoom, you do social events. Here you want to mention all the great things about your program, right? Then you want to be like, okay, so what questions do you have for me, Sally? And so here you answer all questions that Sally has, right? You want to exhaust all the questions. And then you want Sally to say, what's the investment? Boom. Now that Sally asked you this, you want to do what I call a chunk up, chunk down. So it means that you want to expand the value of your offer and reduce the cost, basically. So here you want to say something like, so here's what we're already talking about, Sally. What we're already talking about is you having no energy, not a great intimacy life with your husband right now, I hate to say it. Also, not being able to play with your kids because you're too overweight to run with them and pick them up and throw them in the air. To actually having the solution for you to get your energy back, to get your intimacy back, and to be able to play with your kids again, right? So here, you really want to expand the value so that for the, not just for the 6 weeks of the program, but for the next months, 2 months, 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years to come, you will have the solution to, be fit and healthy and have your energy levels back and also your intimacy back. Here, you really want to expand the value. What's great is that it's less than what you're already paying in comfort food, fast food, and also in insulin syringes and insulin, right? It's gonna cost you less than what you're already paying. And your painkillers for your back, because you told me that you couldn't really move that well because of lack of exercising, right? It's gonna cost you less than this, right? So here you expand the value and then you reduce the cost. And that's it. Now you get started with the price. So here what I would recommend is to use the fast action discount. So here you can say something like, so usually the regular investment for the whole program is just $1,000. Now, for people like you, Sally, that are committed, decisive, and resourceful, that have the right mindset, I want to reward decisiveness. And so I'm gonna do what I call a fast action discount. I'm gonna give you $400 discount so that you can get the whole thing for just $600. To make it easier, I can do 300 today and 300 in 30 days. Now, if you just want to slap it on a card, I can take another $100 off and you can get the whole thing for just $500. Sally, which option would work best for you so that I can help you lose weight, gain your energy back, gain your intimacy back? Would you rather get the split pay, 300 and 300, or the paid in full at 500? Right, so here you want to reiterate the dream again, and you just want to give two options, which is the split pay or the paid in full. You don't want them to think about no, right? It's like either the split pay or the paid in full. And that's it. Now you're done. You just shut up and you just wait for split pay or paid in full. If you did a great job, you know, getting deep with the hell, getting deep with the heaven, and really making them pass an interview, you shouldn't have any objection here, right? If you do have an objection, what I would recommend is to say, hey, I can totally appreciate that you think it's too expensive. And you know what? So many people, so many other clients, you know, had the same concern, right? What we found to be true, actually, what we found to be true is that when you have, you know, a big issue, when you have an awesome dream, when you have the fitness level, and when you have the mindset traits, you will get the results. And so what we found is that it's not about the price, it's more about knowing if it will work for you or not, right, Sally? If you would be 100% certain that you would lose 30 pounds, do we agree that it's a bargain? Yeah, of course. If it's sure that I get the results, $500 is a bargain. All right, so it means that you're not 100% crystal clear on the fact that you will get the results. Okay, so let's double check and triple check. Sally, are you coachable? Are you decisive? Are you coachable, decisive, resourceful? Hey, Sally, we did a fitness test, right? And I told you that, yes, you do have a fitness level. And then, so here you want to like reiterate all the things that you did during the consultation so that she realized that during a whole hour, the only thing you did was to make sure if it would work for her, right? And so here you make her realize that. And so you tell her, hey, don't overthink it, Sally, you know, we already made sure for the last 57 minutes that it would work for you, right? We check, double check, quadruple check. In fact, you know what? You first clicked on my ad. That was the first hoop. You actually requested access to one of my guides. That was the second hoop. You spoke with me. That was the third hoop. You scheduled a call. That was the fourth hoop. You showed up to the call. That was the fifth hoop. And then you mentioned all those things, you know, you have a program, you have a goal, you passed the fitness test, you are coachable, you are decisive, you are committed, right? In fact, I already checked more than 11 times that you would be a fit, right? So let's not overthink it, Solid. Would you rather put it on a credit card right now and get the fast action discount at $500, or you want to do 300 and 300 and we get started right now, right? We have a bunch of different objection handling. This is the main one I would recommend, right? The main objection that they have is not, I need to think about it, I need to sleep on it, I need to ask my husband or my wife, or I need to, or it's too expensive, or, you know, all the bullshit excuses that they have. Actually, the only objection that they have is, will it work for me? If it will work for them, it's such a freaking bargain, right? They need to realize that. All right, guys, so that's it. That's the process, right? So Facebook ad that drives traffic to your Facebook group. You build trust in it. Sometimes you do a lead magnet, a meal plan, 14-day, 21-day at-home plan. You make them comment, you reach out to them, you build trust on Facebook Messenger, you schedule an appointment, and then you do a consultation. And then that's how you're gonna get a bunch of new clients, super, super easy.